Hi, it's me again. The hearing aid's playing up a bit. Right. I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these, and the reason is that I've always said that I'll only do them if I've got something to say. so I've not got a lot to say. Yeah, anyway, but I thought I'd do a quick catch up, and YouTube says that I shouldn't last any longer than 10 minutes, or not any longer. I've had a whiskey, I must have. Yeah, because after 10 minutes, people switch off. So don't switch off. Be told. Anyway, enough messing about. I'm going to title this one, I think, Bad News and Good News. So, quick catch-up. Right. Beginning of the year, I had my right eye cataract done. About 7 or 8 weeks ago, I had my left eye cataract done. Ooh. 20/20 vision in both eyes. Fantastic. I mean, literally, the sun comes out and it dazzles me because I ain't got my sunglasses in anymore. Right. If you remember, I was always coughing when I was having chemo. Find out what it is. It's chemo's given me asthma. Although it runs in family, so there was a strong likelihood I'd catch it anyway. Yeah, so I'm on the inhalers, steroids, some more bloody steroids. Sick of the damn things. Yeah, so I'm keeping a control of my weight. It's slowly going up. So I keep trying to bring it down again. But it's not easy because I enjoy my food. And Jenny really cooks lovely food for me. So, anyway. Yeah, the other thing, look what I got. Oh, it looks reverse on this. Anyway, it's blue badge. I can now, I don't have to pay for car park here. I'm at the hospital at Trellisk Hospital. Just seen the consultant. Right, do you want the bad news or the good news first? I'll give you the bad news. So I've had conjunctivitis in this eye, so I'm having some drops, so it's a little bit itchy at times. Anyway, enough rambling on. Right, when you're in with prostate cancer and you're in remission, if I'm still in remission, what happens is that when you come out of remission, it's called castration-resistant cancer, prostate cancer, because they've all become daddy bears, you remember? And sorry about the phone making noises. Yeah, so what happens is that they start to produce their own testosterone and they start to live off it and they start to grow again in your body. Right, now what normally, at the point that I'm at, because it's advanced, they've reached one end of what they can do in terms of medications. I'm at the limit of my scenario. Now when you reach that castration resistant scenario, what they try and do is that the best way to be treated is with what's called PARP inhibitors, and there's about 5 or 6 of these PARP inhibitors that they can use, so it's a good treatment. But the problem is you've got to have a DNA that's what's called BRCA, and there's more than BRCA. It's BRCA actually, but there's all these other short 4 letters, but it's called BRCA. I was tested when I was having chemo, and I'm negative BRCA, which means I can't have PARP inhibitors. When you have PARP inhibitors, it potentially extends your life 30 months, 2.5 years. But the graph starts at 1 month and it goes down, and at 30 months is about 5% left. So there's a good chance you'll pass within that 30 months, depending on how fit you are. So I said to my consultant today, I says, when I become, or if I become, if not when, if I become castrate resistant, castration resistant because I've been castrated now with chemicals. Don't I know it? So, yeah, they're like little Cadbury's mini eggs, shrinking, starting out like Victoria plums, you know, and they're slowly disappearing. Yeah, anyway, what he tells me is that they keep me on Relugolix, which is the testosterone inhibitor. The other testosterone inhibitor on is darolutamide. So they're the two main ones. Keeps me on Relugolix until I pass, basically. Darolutamide, he said that they changed that for because I'm BRCA negative. They changed the darolutamide to abiraterone or something. I can't pronounce it properly. It's like ABERT, something like tone or something, abatone. Anyway, you get the idea. And the only other thing that they do then is that they put me on the same chemo that I had 12 months ago. Because today, 1 year in remission, anniversary today. That's assuming I'm still in remission, of course. Anyway, yeah, so effectively the bad news is that because I'm negative BRCA, the options available to them at this point in time are very limited. I can't go on PARP inhibitors. He says there's some trials that they're doing that they're trying where they're trying 3 different PARP inhibitors with guinea pigs at present, and he says it may work. But he says the thing is that this brings out the good news. I'm still in remission. Yay! Still in remission. There's a bloke walking by thinking I'm quite stupid. He keeps giving me sideways glances. He thinks, look at that nutter in there talking to his son. Yeah. So he said, by the time I become castration resistant cancer, which might be a year, 2 or 3 years, he says things will have moved on. He says, and there will be new treatments, new drugs. He says, so don't worry about it at this moment in time. He says, just wait while it happens and then we'll take it from there. But I'm not really looking forward to going on the docetaxel, the chemo, because if you remember, I had all sorts of reactions to it. But, you know, what do you do? But as I've said to you before, when I go castration resistant, I'm on that slope. And that's where it gets difficult. Anyway, I'm now at 8 minutes, 11 seconds. So I'm going to cut it off in a minute. Yeah, so Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. 1 year today, anniversary of In Remission, and another 3 months to go. Condolences to Pete, who was a subscriber. His wife passed not too long ago, and it was a very quick, very aggressive situation that she got into. Feel it for her. Yeah, so, you know, I've shed a few tears, which is easy to do when you've got no testosterone. It's weird. Even now I'm sort of filling up a little bit. But, you know, I can think of, like, back to times when I first was told I was in remission, and I sat here and I was elated and I was bursting into tears. And if I think too deep about the moods, I go back to that sobbing. You know, it just all comes back to me. Weird. Yeah. Anyway, right. So, hope that you all have a great time, and I'll pass this round as best I can to all friends and family. 9 minutes 36, and just about now you're going to turn off, aren't you? So get your finger off that button. Stop. You don't want to bloody shit. No, you're not going to switch me off. I'm going to turn off first. Right. Love you all. Remember, life's a rich tapestry. I'm thinking about having a wet shave. I've never had one. You know, with a cutthroat at the barbers where they put the towel around you. I can get one done in Penzance. Right, so that's my next bit of rich tapestry. Bye for now. Right, love you all.